everyone, it's great to see you. Today I'm giving you an update on some of the seedlings that are growing, and we are going to finish planting the Coleus seeds. So first I have to give you a very sad update on these rather pathetic looking pansies. So I had planted these pansies, they were doing very, very well, but in the midst of my geranium overwatering, these also were overwatered. And I'm learning a lot this year. This is my first year using these larger peat pellets. And obviously I am not weighing out how much to give them water-wise. So there are a few little plants that are still hanging in here. I'm gonna pull those out. I'm just gonna dump the rest. We are starting with some new Jiffy peat pods here, and you can buy these separately. So if you save your trays year to year, this might be what you're choosing to do anyway. And we're just gonna start a whole new round of Coleus. So because these, you can tell, are overwatered, the actual pods are turning a rather algae looking green. I would say that that is a sign that it is definitely overwatered. I think we might be, those look kind of sad too, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull these out. Maybe I can dry these few and we'll get some plants. So these Jiffy trays come with those little separations in here that fit the peat pellets just perfectly. And these are the tomato size ones, so they do pop up quite tall here. And this time I will not be watering them nearly as much. Let's hope they don't die from being underwatered this time. Okay. So first I just make sure that the little divot is up for each of these. That is the area that doesn't have the netting covering it, and we will be all set. I was very pleased to find these at a local nursery. And I'm going to take my pitcher full that Pumpkin is looking at right now. This is just warm water. If you buy the entire set like I did before, it had that vitamin pack that you could add to the water. When you get the replacement pods, it doesn't come with that vitamin pack, but that is absolutely fine. I have never used a vitamin pack in the past, so we are not going to worry about that. Okay, I just need a few more of these. I'm short 4. Let me go see if I can find them. Hi, Pumpkin. Would you like to look at one of these? Or do you like the water? You like the water better? Okay. It's just so much fun to sniff everything. I'm just gonna pat you a bit. How's it going today? You love to be a gardening cat, don't you? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna pour the water, and some of your little pods might pop up, but that is okay. You just press them down. And I'm gonna use about half of a pitcher here, which is 1 gallon, and we're just gonna leave it for about 10 minutes. We are back. Our Jiffy pods are nice and saturated, hopefully not too saturated. And I have the rest of the Coleus seeds that I'm going to plant. So I have here some chocolate covered cherry, some premium sun watermelon Coleus, giant exhibition limelight, and wizard golden Coleus. So first I'm going to use those up, and I'm just gonna live on the edge with these and not even label them. I know, I'm such a rebel today. I ran out of little tags is the truth, but that's okay. I'm pretending that I'm rebellious. Remember, these are the super, super tiny little guys, and they need sun or grow lights to germinate. So we just put them on top and sort of press them in. I'm doing about 2 seeds a pod here. I had a very good germination rate with the Coleus that I ordered from Swallowtail Nursery and from Jim's Holiest of Coleus. So I'm very pleased. I'll give you an update on those at the end of the video. Okay, that was the chocolate covered cherry Coleus. And now we're moving on to the golden Coleus. I do love the Coleus. I took a little walk around the yard. It's really damp outside because we've had some rain in the last 24 hours, but it was just warm enough to make me feel like, oh, spring is coming. It was lovely. Ooh, I have a lot of these. I wonder if I planted any before. Okay, golden wizard Coleus. These are so darn tiny. Okay, we might be getting more than 2 in a little pod here, but you know what? That's okay. We'll split them later if that happens. They look good. There's a couple more. And drop that in. Okay, there we go. Moving on to the Giant Exhibition Limelight Coleus. I really like the color of these. They don't get super tall. Somehow I thought last year when I planted them that because they have such huge leaves, like in my mind, I felt like they should be getting like 3 feet tall, which some Coleus do. This kind though only got to be about 12, maybe 18 inches tall, which is fine, but I would put it in a different place this year, knowing that it doesn't get quite as tall as I had thought. Okay, make sure I get all those little guys out. Here we go, not too many left on this one, but that is fine. There we go, and then we have the watermelon Coleus. I love the watermelon Coleus. Okay. And these have a little coating on the outside to make them a little bigger. That's why they come in the capsule, which is much easier for planting. Okay, you can see where they're going. Oh, this is perfect. Love it. Okay, and now I still have some seeds left from Jim's Holiest of Coleus. If you haven't had a chance to purchase any of Jim's seeds, they're still available on his eBay listing. So check them out because he has fabulous Coleus. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is always fun. The surprise mix. I think I'll do that now. It's like the grab bag of Coleus seeds. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I am just gonna hope for the best here. We're putting some in. Since I don't even know what kind they are, this will be really fun. Jim is great at helping you identify Coleus too, if you need to. Okay, I just have a couple left in a few of these bags. I've already planted these types, but I'm just gonna shake the rest out of these bags. We don't wanna waste one little seed. So who knows where they'll really end up. Okay, this is the Mega Kong. They have the very big leaves. Oops. The Saturn, looks like I got all of those already. This is the Mosaic. There are just a couple left in here. Let's see if we can get those babies out. Okay, that looks good. And then we have just a couple of the Marble Jitters left. Such a fun, smaller leaf Coleus. I love it. Okay, can we get all these? It's like I don't even see where they go, but they're not in the bag anymore. So let's hope that they made it into one of those Jiffy Pods. Okay, that looks great. Let me clear this up. So these, because they need that light to germinate, are going to go right under the grow lights, and I'm going to put a humidity dome over this. So they definitely won't need to be watered for a week or two. I'm finding that the Coleus are sprouting really quickly, maybe within 3 days, so it's great. Let me give you a little update on the last 2 batches of Coleus seeds that I've done. So here you can see the Coleus seeds that we planted, almost 3 weeks ago now. They're looking good, and you can start to see some of the colors showing up in the real Coleus leaves. And then we have this batch of Coleus. These are Jim's Holiest of Coleus seeds, and boy, they're coming in really well. And you can tell where somehow I got too many seeds in some of these pods, but I'm not worried because I will separate them out. So hi to Jim on Jim's Holiest of Coleus, because I am following you and growing my Coleus along with you and having a great time. I will link Jim's information below again. So if you get really into Coleus, his is the channel to check. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.